check me out over there. I will leave that link down below. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Today's video is going to be a products empties. My last products empties video was only a month ago, which is actually really incredible how much I've been able to use in the past month. Ever since I started my Shop My Stash, and I've continued to have a rolling Shop My Stash. So as I use things, I put new things into it. And I've been really concentrating on actually using up the products in my collection so I can buy new ones. I am astounded by how much I've actually gone through. I've finished up some half-used primers, I've finished up some concealers, and I just wanted to come on here and tell you what my thoughts on all the products that I did use up, if I would repurchase them, or if I think they're worth you spending your money on. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my makeup products that I've used up. First off, I've used up 2 concealers. My first concealer was my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I have this in the color Light Neutral. I used to use this concealer all the time. I've gone through multiples. It used to be one of my favorites. But as I've branched out to different concealers, I've realized that this doesn't have quite the coverage that I'm looking for. It is still a nice concealer. It's a really lightweight. What I did use it for a really long time was to clean up my eyebrows, clean up my lip line, or to add a little extra coverage onto maybe problem areas onto my skin. So I did use that one up. I won't be repurchasing it because I have found other concealers that I like, and also I'm really kind of on the hunt for the best concealer ever. So I just want to keep buying new ones and trying out new ones. So there's that one. I have my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. I bought this when it first came out, so I've had it for quite some time. I have it in C6, which isn't my perfect color, but it was the only one that was available when I went to buy them. I really wanted C5 and C7, but neither of those were available. So I've used this up. I really love the design of all of it. It is a nice concealer. It has a nice, really glowy look, and medium coverage, blends out really well. I actually really love this concealer. I won't be repurchasing it as of right now, not just because he's not shipping, but because I do, like I said, I did want to try out new concealers. This is definitely one I would go back to. It was a really, really nice formula. Next, I have a MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. There is a little bit left in there, but it is expired, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it away. I really like this a lot. I did have a replacement, but I found a comparable dupe that is better than it, and I have switched over to using that, and ever since I found that one, I actually have not used this one once. So that's incredible, but I actually like the color of the one better. It is the Revolution Pro Eye Element in Court. It is a better color match for me, and I like the formula better than the MAC Paint Pot. And like in every empties video, I have more of my E.L.F. Clear Brow Gel. This is by far the best brow gel I've ever used. I won't buy another one because this just does exactly what I want, and it's $3. It's pretty incredible. I really do like it. It does say that one side's for brows, one side's for lash. I use both sides for my eyebrows, and it just is perfect. It holds them in place. It keeps them structured, and they don't move around throughout the day, but they also don't feel super crunchy or kind of hairsprayed. They still feel soft like hair, but they stay in place. So this is great. So this is the E.L.F. Kiss It Goodbye Lip Color Remover. So what this is, it's a combination of oils in a tiny little tube. It's $3, and when you have a matte liquid lipstick on, you just apply a light layer of this, leave it for 5 seconds, and then you can just wipe out that liquid lipstick. So even the hardest liquid lipsticks to get off, this will remove it. It moisturizes your lips, so it's not irritating to your lips. Sometimes when you're scrubbing off liquid lipsticks, it can definitely irritate your sensitive lip skin, but this is so nice. So it's hydrating, it's like almost like a balm, and it really just takes it all off super easily. But because I don't use liquid lipsticks very often anymore, I do have half of another one, but I won't run out and repurchase it because I don't use liquid lipsticks a ton anymore. So I did use up a small Makeup Forever. This is their Artist Liquid Matte Liquid Lipstick in a 105. I got this in a little sample set of lipsticks, but because, like I said, I don't use liquid lipsticks very much, I did use this up. It wasn't my favorite formula. It's color for the fall and winter, but with spring and summer right around the corner, I definitely steer more towards lighter nudes than the dark grayy purples. So then I also have the Smashbox Photo Focus Primer Water. This was in my Shop My Stash. I finally used it up. You know, I didn't think it was an incredible product. I didn't really notice any difference whatsoever. I'd rather just actually use a primer than some type of spray like this. So I definitely won't be repurchasing this one. I have a Bite Beauty Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy. This was a lip mask that I would use at night. It has quite a fruity type scent. I did like it. It wasn't as nice as the Laneige sleeping mask, so I won't be repurchasing this. I definitely like that one a lot better. but right now I'm using a Wet n Wild lavender one, which I really love the scent of. I think it's really calming. It feels really nice on my lips, and that's about $4 or $5. So right now I'll be finishing that one up, and then depending on which one I feel like repurchasing, but it won't be this one. Primers definitely aren't my favorite product, but because I do have a lot of them, I'll use this one once, this one once, this one once, and then before you know, I have 15 half-used primers. So I've decided this year definitely to pull out the ones that are half-used, finish them up, and really decide if I like them or not, using them on a consistent basis to know if I like it. So this is the Stellar Brilliant Primer. I got this as a Sephora Point Per. Some really great things about this, so I definitely wanted to try it out. You know, it was nice. It was a luminizing primer that had a bit of a silicone type feel to it. So it blurred your pores just a little bit and was luminizing also. Honestly, thought it was kind of mid-grade type primer. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't super moisturizing or super luminous or super pore filling, so I kind of felt like it was like just middle of the road for all of it, and I would prefer to have either a super luminous, super hydrating, or a really good pore filling. I don't really care to have one that's kind of good at all of it, but nothing really great. Next one is a Pores No More Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. This was really nice to get in my BoxyCharm. It was really pretty luminizing. It was hydrating. But for the price, I definitely won't be repurchasing it. Dr. Brandt's products are really expensive, so unless I see an extreme difference when I use this product, I don't find it necessary to repurchase it. And probably one of my absolute favorite primers for the winter. It was incredible for my skin, and if you have super, super dry skin, I would definitely suggest the Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer. So this is more hydrating in the long term and an initial application than most of my high-end hydrating primers. It felt incredible. It honestly felt like a thick water solution you were applying to your skin, and it soaked in, but it didn't just disappear. It actually made your skin feel super hydrating, and it looked really nice under like my matter, more full coverage foundations. This was awesome. I didn't like the rose scent. It is very strong, floral, almost a little bitter, floral, but they also have a coconut and a cucumber, so I'd love to actually get either one of those, probably the coconut because I love everything coconut. But this is a really nice primer, and if you're not wanting to spend a ton of money but you have really dry skin, I would get this in an instant. It's on my list to repurchase. I actually finished up one perfume. I am so weird with perfume because it is so expensive and I don't feel the need to go out and buy a ton of them. I like to have 4 or 5, and then I also don't wear the same scent every single day. I change it up kind of with whatever I'm feeling. So I've actually had this one. This is the Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. I've had this one now for probably 3 years. And I just used it up because I use it just a little bit here, a little bit there. This is a beautiful spring and summer scent. I do want to repurchase this because I do really love it, and I actually don't like a ton of different scents. There's about 4 or 5 that I really love, and I haven't found many others that I like. This one is a floral citrus, kind of a fresh scent. It has notes of jasmine, gardenia, and warm wood. I actually wrote it down here because I'm terrible at describing scents, so I looked up that on Sephora just to see what the notes were so I could describe it. It's really nice scent, very floral, which I'm not a huge fan of floral, but I feel like because it's not one specific flower, it's kind of a mixture of the jasmine and the gardenia and the warm wood. It's just really pleasant. I really like it. If you like floral, kind of citrusy, fresh scents, maybe check this one out next time we are able to go into Sephora. I would really encourage this one. This one is a beautiful scent. And then I do have a little bit of skincare, which is exciting also. I have the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I got this in a BoxyCharm also. You know, and honestly, I was super excited to use this. I was going to use it for a special occasion. Like the next day, I actually had something to do. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll bring out my fancy sheet mask. And then I used it, and I was really disappointed. It wasn't all that great. And for $12, I just think there are better masks out there from the drugstore that are more hydrating. This one was not hydrating. Honestly, it left my skin really sticky that night, and then as I slept, I kind of would roll over and feel my skin, and it was really sticky, and then the next morning, there was like residue left on my skin. So it wasn't super hydrating, and I didn't feel like it benefited my skin in any way. It was actually kind of annoying to wear. So I will not be repurchasing this, and I actually don't suggest this at all, because if I'm going to spend $12 on a mask, I would rather get 3 drugstore masks that actually feel hydrating than this one. I have another Physicians Formula, the Perfect Matcha 3-in-1 Cleansing Balm. This will be an every declutter. This is the only makeup remover I use. I have tried multiple balms. This is the best. It doesn't burn my eyes. It takes off everything, even waterproof mascara. It just is really, really nice. It has a nice fresh scent. I actually really like that. Also, I get them on Amazon. You can also get them at Walmart if you're looking to get a new makeup remover. There's tons of different balms out there, and a lot of them are really expensive. I don't think you have to spend a lot of money to get makeup remover. You wash it down the drain. It's actually kind of disappointing to spend $40 on a makeup cleansing balm. This one's really inexpensive and it works really nice. I was scared because I couldn't find it at one specific Walmart that I had found it before. So I was actually really nervous that they discontinued it. So I went on Amazon and I bought 3 of them. So I have backups so I don't run out, because if they discontinue this, I will be super sad. I have my Farmacy Honeymoon Glow. I really liked this. It's an AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I really liked this a lot. It did start turning kind of gross around the nozzle, which isn't a big deal. I felt like it exfoliated my skin really nice. I woke up, my skin felt softer. It's a bit pricier, so I probably won't be repurchasing this. I do like to try out different serums all the time, so I won't be repurchasing this, but it was a really nice serum. My Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. This is a bit pricier for a moisturizer, and to be honest, I didn't feel like it was super moisturizing. It smells like seaweed, which wasn't really my favorite scent, but also I didn't feel like it was super moisturizing. People talk about all the time how Sunday Riley is a really great brand, and honestly, I just didn't think that this was worth the money that you spend on it. So I won't be repurchasing that one. So this is the OGX Beauty Pure and Simple Smoothing and Coconut Coffee Scrub and Wash. So it's actually a body wash and scrub all together. There's coffee grounds in this, and honestly, it smells phenomenal. My stepdaughter loves to just come up here and smell this empty bottle because it smells so great. It smells like coconut and coffee. It's a beautiful scent. I actually did really like this. I felt like it was super moisturizing to my skin. Also, it does kind of exfoliate my skin. I do have bumps on my arms though, so I need something that's a little more abrasive. This was a little too gentle of a scrub, but for just being a body wash, I really liked it. I will be repurchasing that. I think I got that at Albertsons actually. This is the Bodyography Pro Makeup Brush Cleanser. It was actually really nice. What I would do is I would just spray my brush and wipe it into a paper towel, and actually would clean all of it. It wouldn't do great with brushes with cream products or foundation brushes, but it did great with like blush, bronzer, or eyeshadow brushes. It really was nice. You just sprayed it on and swirled it around, and then it was dry and you'd have to worry about it. So I have a shampoo. This is the Amika 3D Volume and Thickening Shampoo. This was an incredible shampoo for the summer. During the summer, I, of course, like I think everyone else, I have a little oily hair. I'm sweaty. I'm outside more. So this worked really well because I did find that it was a bit too dry during the winter, because I do have dry skin, dry hair. So during the winter, it would dry my hair out a lot faster. And it would look a bit more frizzy, but during the summer, it added a lot of volume to my hair. I actually could use this and I would notice a difference with the volume. This was a really nice shampoo. I think it's $25 on Amazon. I would definitely repurchase this for actually the summertime, because it did add a lot of volume to my hair. I used up 2 cleansers. The first one is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Mud Cleanser. This was kind of a thicker, almost a clay-ish looking cleanser. It was alright. I didn't think that it was incredible. It took quite a bit for me to actually get this cleanser off my skin. I would, apply it, rinse it off with water, turn off the water, and I would still kind of find residue on my skin, so then I'd have to wash it off again. So it was a bit harder to actually get off my skin, so I won't be repurchasing this. And I smell like my grandpa, so I definitely won't be repurchasing that. So the last product I have is my Fresh Soy Face Cleanser for all skin types. So this was a really nice cleanser. It's very light. It wasn't fragranced. It was, I could tell it would be really nice for someone with super sensitive skin. It wasn't harsh. It really cleansed the face, but it didn't strip it of moisture. But this sucker is $38 for a cleanser, for something you use to wash off your makeup. It's not something you wear all day. I mean, that's the same price as most foundations. So for that, I cannot justify repurchasing this. Yes, it was nice. I just cannot imagine $38. I won't even spend $38 on a foundation that'll last me at least a year. Definitely won't spend $38 on a cleanser that lasted me like 3 to 4 months. I was also going to add all the products that I'm going to be decluttering from my collection in this video, but I thought, along with probably these monthly product empties, I will also record monthly makeup declutters because I do go through my makeup constantly, and as I'm trying all my makeup really consistently, as I have been since the beginning of the year, I am deciding which products I like, which products I don't, and I'm actually wanting to declutter more often. So I'm probably going to do a monthly declutter video and just show you the products that I am actually going to be decluttering from my collection every single month. So if that sounds like a video you might actually want to watch, please give this one a thumbs up. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys.